Because the ancient Egyptians were so concerned with their immortality, one of their most revered deities from the very earliest of times right up until the Greco-Roman period was Osiris. This can especially be seen in the late period by the proliferation of bronze figures of Osiris, votive figures, which exist in their many thousands, such as these examples here. Osiris was very important as essentially the key to immortality, and many of the funerary practices and spells surrounding all the rituals were to do with obtaining the approval and the assistance of Osiris in your journey to the afterlife, through the underworld towards immortality. This is a representation from the papyrus of Hunefer in the British Museum, one of the finest surviving examples of the Book of the Dead. This particular scene shows the ceremony with the priests performing the opening of the mouth ceremony on the mummy of Hunefer, who was a scribe, high official in the time of Seti I in the 19th dynasty, around 1300 BC. In front of the mummy is his mourning wife and daughter. Behind another priest, or a priest wearing a mask perhaps, or a representation of the god Anubis. Behind that is a stela, a funerary stela that would have been placed before his tomb, which is shown as the white building with the pyramid, the small pointed pyramid on the top. Now on the stela there is a depiction of Hunefer adoring Osiris, and underneath it is a text which reads as follows. Hail Osiris, chief of the Amenta, the Lord of eternity, spreading out in everlastingness, Lord of adorations, chief of the company of his gods, and hail Anubis, dweller in the tomb, great God, chief of the holy dwelling. May they grant that I may go into and come out from the underworld, that I may follow Osiris in all his festivals, the beginning of the year, that I may receive cakes, and that I may go forth in the presence of Osiris, I, the double or Kara of Osiris, the greatly favoured of his god, Hunefer.